Hi Kansas, in this video I'll be covering the Pick 3, the tic-tac-toe method, L-shaped. If you are new here in this type of video, what I do is I basically go back about a month, and then what I'm doing is I'm testing to see if this method, if it will, like we're basically looking at past draws to see if we can see the next potential draws that may hit or the next numbers that may hit in the next 7 days. If you are new here, I do use lotto math in this, so just to give you a heads up on that. All right, so here we go. For your state, it seems to like Thursdays for this method. All right, and then on October 31st, 2024, the numbers that hit were 354, 482, 318, 250. I'm going to show you a quick, or not quick, but I'm going to show you how I came up with the 294. So on your right hand side, you do 4 plus 2, which is 6, plus 8 is 14. Keep the 4. That middle column is 5 plus 8, 13, plus 1 is 4, plus 5 is 9. And then the left column, 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 2 is 12, but keep the 2. And then from there, you're going to write in the 492, just like I did. I did circle them so you can follow along better. And then from there, what you do is you add 5, or not, you add 1 to the 4 on the bottom right, which is 5. You're going to put it to the left, and on the very top of that 4 on the bottom, you're going to add 1 to the 5 on the right-hand side, which is 6. You add 1, which is 7, which you place to the left. And then you mirror the 4 that's on the bottom there, and then you'll put that number in the middle, which is 9. You're going to add 1 to the 9, which is 10, to keep the 0. And then I think I covered all of it, but I will cover one more just to give you an example again. With this example, the only number that hit in the next 7 days was 942. On November 7, 2024, the numbers that hit the past 4 draws on that was 241, 916, 155, 942. Again, if you do the math, you got 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 5 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Keep the 4. The middle column, 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14. Keep the 4. And then that left column, 2 plus 9, 11, plus 1, 12, plus 9, 21. Keep the 1. You're going to write that backwards. That's 441. And then from there, just to give you another example, you're going to mirror the 4, which is 9. You add 1 to 9, which is 10, keep the 0. You're going to add 1 to the 4 on the bottom right there, so 5 and 5. You're going to add 1 to the 5, which is 6, and then add 6 to, or not, add 1 to 6, which is 7. And then on that particular week, you did not get any hits for the next 7 days. All right, from now on, I will not be showing you examples, or not, I won't be doing the math anyway. So if you are kind of lost at this point, make sure you do replay what I already covered to figure it out. All right, so on November 14th, 2024, the numbers that hit was 163, 625, 000, 223. When you add all those up, it's 901. I'm going to write that backwards and then do the L box like I already showed. And then in the next 7 days for that week, 397 hit, 216 hit, 361 hit, 341 hit, 670 hit. All right, and then on November 21st, 2024, the numbers that hit were 546, 175, 216, 484. That gave 201. So on this one, I did do this out of order here, okay? So, but it did still work. So you see how I did 102. Instead of writing it backwards, I just kept it from the left to the right there, but it still did work. So if you want to try this too, because it did work. So you got 574 that hit the next 7 days, 353, 140, 012, and 035, and 318 all hit the next 7 days. So make sure you try this way too if you're not getting any hits with the way I showed previously. All right, and then on November 28th, 2024, the numbers that hit were 968, 116, 353, 176. When you add them all up, it's 493. You're gonna write that backwards like I already showed. And then the potential numbers based on what I already covered in the video. Potential numbers to follow next 7 days: 685, 464, 459, 943, 946, 894, 449, 448, 438, 583, 563, and 899. Something to keep in mind on this method is, in general, it is very tough to find doubles that will hit here, okay? So I might expect like a 994 to hit, or maybe like 889 to hit, just from what I've seen a little bit from this method. All right, everybody, that is it. If you do have any questions or comments, just let me know in that comment section.